Yo, guys, welcome back to the Red Pitch Podcast. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's much appreciated. Now, I'm going to get into Everton versus Arsenal, which is Sunday's late kickoff. Now, this ground, Goodison Park. In the last few seasons, we've gone there and we've come back with 0 points. Everton haven't started too well this season. They've played 4 games. They've lost 3. They've drawn 1. Their last game, 2-2 draw against Sheffield United. There was an improvement on their first 3 games, but we still haven't seen that best of Everton yet this season. Now, this game, I'm telling you, when it comes to Everton versus Arsenal at Goodison, Everton seem to step up their game. We know they've lost Alex Iwobi to Fulham, and we know Damari Gray has gone to Saudi. They've picked up a young man, 6'4", tough striker from Udinese by the name of Beto, who scored 10 goals in 33 appearances last season. 25 million euro buy for Everton. They desperately needed a striker. We know Calvert-Lewin, he's always injured or getting injured somehow. And, Everton thought they needed to get someone in to replace them. We know Danjuma's gone there. We know that it's going to be a tough game, A lot of Arsenal fans I've been seen saying that it should be an easy game, should be walk in a park. But, it's after the international break. This is a reset. A lot of the players didn't go on international duty, so I'm sure they've been in training, coming up with ways and plans, formations, tactics to try and defeat our team. Now, with this squad, right, the Arsenal squad, I would go, obviously, Ramsdale and goal. The same back four that started against Manchester United, I would bring back in, right? White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko. That is my 4 to start this game. We know Zinchenko will invert from the left into midfield to support the midfielders. Now, midfield, Rice, you've got to put Rice in the 6. Rice has got to sit there in the 6. Played absolutely brilliant against Manchester United. Played well for England in the internationals. Rice has got to be in the 6. Now, we're going over to the 8. Left 8 or right 8. We've got to stick Havertz in there. Now, we know Havertz ain't really started the season too fantastic. He's been decent, right? But with Everton have a lot of physicality in that midfield, right? They've got Beto up front. They play a 4-4-1-1 system. You've got Beto up front and Decore, big, powerful unit. Decore covers that space in and behind Beto, right? Then in midfield, you've got Danjuma, you've got Anana, you've got Gehi, and then you've got Garner in that midfield. Now, Danjuma, Anana, Gehi, Decore, that midfield is going to be stacked. Their midfield will be stacked, and there's a lot of physicality in there. Now, Havertz, we know, 6'4", strong guy. He's got a bit of height on him. For this game, a game like this game is a game made for Havertz. This is a game made for Havertz. He's got the physical attributes. He likes to get physical. He's a strong lad, right? So I think this could be the game that we see a good Havertz. Obviously, we're going to have Rice, like I said, Rice in the 6, Havertz, and then we're going to have Odegaard in there. Odegaard is going to be sitting in that 10. Odegaard has that free role anyway, that free reign behind the front three. He likes to roam, right? But like I said, that midfield, because Everton's midfield is going to be stacked, you're going to have Zinchenko coming in to help the midfield and, keep that pressure in on the midfield. Now, up front, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and I would bring back in Gabriel Jesus. I would bring it back in. You saw the last moments against Man United. He came on, he took the game by the scruff of the neck, and he was brilliant. He was brilliant. Eddie, no problems with Eddie at all. no problems with Eti. But I think this is a game that we're gonna need Gabriel Jesus. As we know, Saka and Martinelli, I feel work better with Jesus. They work better with Jesus. They seem to be more confident and they seem to be able to attack the opposition back line a little bit more with Jesus' presence there. Now, I would truly put Jesus in there. On the left, I was thinking at first maybe we could start Trossard, give Martinelli a rest. The Brazilians, they have travelled. They've travelled. They might be tired. But then again, I thought, you know what? It's a Sunday game. It's a late game. They should have enough rest. They should be landing in London. They should have landed already in London now. And there should be enough rest. Now, Patterson, 21-year-old right back for Everton, very inexperienced. Watched him a little bit in the last few games. He was okay. But someone like Martinelli will have the beating of him. He will have the beating of him all day. So if I'm Martinelli, if I'm Arteta, I'm telling him, listen, Patterson is the guy you got to target. You just got to keep taking on that fullback, and then we can win this game easily. Let's try and wrap this game up. Let's try and win this game. I don't want to be going a goal down and having to score and catch up again. We need to start scoring first, and we need to start burying games. We're going behind in too many games in recent times. We need to start burying games. We have so many chances. We need to start being more clinical. We need to just get back to how we was last season. Keep this system now. Obviously, Partey's injured, so we know Rice is going to be sitting in that 6 and he's going to dominate that 6. Like I said, I prefer Rice in the 6 to the 8 anyway. Now, this has got to be a must-win game. We've got to break this hoodoo and we've got to just keep going one game at a time and get these wins in. My prediction for this game, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Arsenal away win. Like I said, Danjuma has looked very dangerous, and Beto, I'm not going to underestimate this guy. He's only played one or two games for Everton, but like I said, he's looked good. He's looked strong. He's very physical. Saliba will have his work cut out. I think Saliba will deal with him. But yeah, man, come on, Arsenal, man. Let's get back from this international break with a bang. 3 points. Keep the run going, man. All right, let's go.